Hey, hey, hey. It's your girl, Alix Shabazz, aka Alix de La Cocoa. What's going on? Welcome to my channel. I am a member of Sweetwater Liberation Lab. We are an abolitionist collective that focuses on getting free, practicing getting free, right? Practicing freedom in this moment, right? For the sake of collective liberation. I am a revolutionary alchemist. I am a body freedom practitioner, which means that in this moment, as I sit before you today, I'm in practice of being free in my body, living free in this body. Excuse me. And I say that to remind myself to be in practice. So thank you for joining me. What else I want to say before I get started? So I'm doing this video because I feel called to do it. But this video is how to survive and get free of abusive parents. Okay. This is for my young folks out there. All right. So I am giving these tips and these practices because I had to escape my parents. I had to escape an abusive household. I'm the oldest of four. I have not seen my siblings in over a decade, and that makes me sad, but I'm also happy that I'm free. And so I want to share some practices that I have learned as an adult that would have supported me back then. And I want to share some tips that really helped me when I was escaping. Okay. So the first tip that I want to share is that know that what you are going through is not your fault. The fact that your parents or parent or guardian is harmful, whether it be emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, right? It is not your fault. It is not your fault. You did not do it. You did not do it. There's nothing wrong with you. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. Parents become abusive when they don't have coping skills, when they don't know how to cope with their own trauma and the things that they have to deal with in order to survive the world. The world is fucked up. The world is fucked up. Okay. I'm sure that you know that, but know that even though they are hurtful, your parents, I'm sure, have been hurt. Okay. So it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their experiences. Okay. So start off there. And I just want to say the fact that you landed on this video, congratulations. You beautiful, smart, because I know you smart as shit. Okay. In order to survive abusive parents, you got to be brilliant. You're brave, right? You brilliant, brave, revolutionary person, you. Revolutionary as fuck. That's what that is. To be able to identify when somebody is harming you. That is so amazing. Do you know how many adults are still in abusive relationships? Still in abusive relationships with their parents, still in abusive intimate partner relationships, adults who don't even think about how they can liberate themselves at all because they won't even acknowledge that something hurtful or harmful is happening. So congratulations, right? I want you to celebrate yourself. You are way beyond where you should have to be right now. But I want to make sure that you know that you are amazing. You are amazing to have survived thus far. Okay, so that's first. Okay, so The second tip that I want to give is to focus on a freedom dream. And that is a practice that I want to offer you. When you are in bed at night and you got insomnia, like I used to, right? Or maybe not, maybe just struggling to sleep, or it's before you go into bed. Take that opportunity to dream up the life that you want to live, your dream life. And this is the life that you will live when you are free of your parents or your parent. There is no doubt in my mind, and there better be no doubt in yours, because guess what? In order to get free of your parents, of this abuse, you're going to have to be an alchemist. You're going to have to be a magician. You are going to have to do magic, because you're literally going to have to engage in psychological warfare in order to survive, because you might not be able to get out right now. But I'm going to give you tips, these tips on how to survive and leave, okay, and get the fuck out, okay? So you want to come up with a freedom dream and use this dreaming time to really imagine what friends you want to have, what type of friendships, right? How do your friends treat you? What do they like, right? How do they love on you? What boo things are you gonna have when you're free of these of your parents? Okay, what type of money you gonna make? Okay, what kind of crib you gonna have? Okay, what kind of clothes you gonna wear? Like the way that I am, the fly bitch that I am right now, I manifested this. I manifested this place. The business that I am a member of, Sweetwater Liberation Lab, I helped manifest that. Okay, and so you can manifest your freedom, and you can manifest the life that you want to live. Okay, you start right now. You start right now. Okay, you can. I promise. I'm a walking testament to that. So you want to dream big, okay? When I was young, all I dreamed of was a life where I could sleep as much as I want and eat as much as I want. And I have that life. I manifested that shit, okay? I'm able to sleep as much as I want. I manifested the type of career where I can rest whenever my body calls for it, honey. But I want you to dream bigger. I want you to dream. I want you to get exactly the life that you want. Exactly the life, and allow the dream to just like grow with you as you learn more about yourself. Allow the dream to develop. But this is a practice, and I want you to come back to this dream whenever you can, whenever you need to, because this is something that you can get lost in. This is something that can help you survive your current circumstances. So, when one of your parents comes and they trying to make you feel bad, you could come back to this dream. When you want your siblings are annoying, okay, come back to this dream, because in this time, right, of you escaping, of you surviving, getting ready to escape, you have to, which makes me to my next tip, cultivate your allies. Okay, cultivate your allies. You want your siblings can either be your greatest enemies or your greatest allies. You want to push them to be your allies. So even when they're annoying, don't cuss them out. Okay, don't be mean, not just because it's kind, right, but because it's going to make your life easier when it's time to go. Okay, they can either help you and keep a relationship with you after you leave, because you will have to leave them. Make your peace now. You will have to leave them, or they can snitch on you, or they can be turned against you, right? So make your peace, but cultivate your allies. Also, you want to be looking for adults that you trust. Even though I know it might seem hard to trust adults, yeah, this is an adulted, ageist world, right? That oppresses young people and old people, but especially young people. And so, yeah, a lot of adults are not to be trusted. A lot of adults do take advantage of their power. However, there are some like me who are survivors like us and will be your ally. So you want to find them, right? Whether it may be, how's your school counselor? How's your teachers? Maybe you got a neighbor, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a neighbor help me and let me stay there, right? As I was transitioning out. So yeah, you want to really start to cultivate those allies. I like to offer a practice. This is a practice of using body magic as a way to protect yourself from emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation is used to tear you down, to keep you in a place of feeling bad about yourself. Because if you feel bad about yourself, if you feel like you don't deserve anything good, if you feel like you can only survive if you're with your parents, then you won't leave, then you're controllable. That's why they do that, to keep you in a state of submission. And so to protect yourself against that, we create protective bubbles with our bodies. And so the way that we do that is you could take a couple of deep breaths if you want to help you like feel for your belly. And in your belly, you want to just start to cultivate the idea of protection. And you can use the incantation, protection from within, protection from without. Protection from within, protection from without. And you can whisper it to yourself. You can say it in your mind, okay? And you can rub your hands together, generate some fire or not. If you're in front of people, you can just imagine light busting from you, right? You can just like cultivate it in your belly and then breathe out and just really, you use your imagination. Like, where do you think anything comes from, right? It starts off in the metaphysical world. It starts off as being energy, and you can turn energy into a different type of energy, right? Into something that you can use, okay? So you want to you can rub your hands together like you're starting a fire and really feel that energy and like it might feel like buzzing, right? In your hands. And you want to imagine that energy shaping itself into a bubble that surrounds you. Choose a color. Choose a color to help visualize. Like what color, what texture? Maybe it's glittery, maybe it's shiny, right? Maybe it's multiple colors. What texture? Because you want to be able to control what gets in and what you don't want to get in. So anything harmful, anything abusive, anything that's meant to make you feel bad about yourself, you want to bounce right off that protective wall that you created. So play around with that, right? Like what is something that what is the ward that will allow what you want in and keep what you don't want out, okay? So that's another practice. So 2 practices so far. Freedom dreaming, that's something that I want you to do as much as possible because that's going to keep you going. That's going to get you through the tough times and that's going to keep you focused on getting free. And it's going to help you manifest the life that you want to live. And then your protective bubble, okay? So another tip that I want to offer is pack you an emergency backpack, right? Put some essentials in your backpack and take it to school. Like never take it out. You want to be ready to go whenever, okay? Now, what do I mean by essentials? You want to have 2 pairs of socks. Excuse me. You want to have 2 shirts, a pair of jeans. And what you want to do is with the shirts and the jeans, you want to fold them once and roll them down. And if you do that, it won't take up too much space in your backpack. And so therefore it won't look like nothing, but you want to pack that now, right? You want to put some toothpaste and an extra toothbrush. You want to just have it in there ready. Put some deodorant, okay? And have that in there, because you are manifesting the life that you want to live. And here's the thing, it might get harder and harder to stay. It might get harder and harder to stay. You want to be ready when it's time to go. When you see an opportunity to leave comfortably, you want to be ready. Okay. And so this is what we're doing. We're surviving and preparing to leave at the same time. Okay. So what else? So you want to be alert of the manipulation, right? You want to be alert, not only because you want to be able to protect yourself, right? Keep imagining that bubble of protection, but also because you don't want it to change your mind. And the thing is, the closer and closer that you get to 18, the more the manipulation increases from your parents, because the thing is, they know at 18 you've been granted a little bit of power, right, that you didn't have before. Society grants you this institutional power, just a little bit, right, when you're 18. And your parents know that. And so they're going to start to really start doing stuff to make you want to stay. Okay. And you got to block that out. You can't let it, like, they're going to come with the, oh, we need you. And they might even try to be nice. I promise you it won't stay that way. And it's going to feel some type of way. It's going to feel really good for them to be nice when they're usually emotionally manipulative. That's part of the manipulation, right? You might have parents who are just who are like tearing you down one moment and then like being really nice the next moment. Like, you shouldn't have to deal with that. You shouldn't have to deal with that at all. Okay. It's a way to get you to do what they want. And so be on the lookout for that and protect yourself. Stay focused on your freedom dream. I'm sorry, but you got to make your peace with leaving your siblings, and you have to make your peace with the fact that your parents are not going to change overnight. They're not going to change. And so if they act like they have, it's manipulation. It's manipulation. Stay ready and stay focused on your freedom dream. The next practice that I want to offer is the idea of practicing freedom today. The one part of manipulation, not manipulation, a big part of manifestation, right, or conjuring, is walking into the life that you want to live, right? Living it now, right? Acting as if you are free now. Now, what do I mean by that? If you still live in your parents' house and you still got to deal with their abuse, how do you practice freedom? Well, we practice being free in the ways that we can. First of all, we have to start taking more responsibility for ourselves, okay? That's something that you're going to have to do. Start off with the resources. If they pay your phone bill, you're going to have to find a way to get a job and make some money, okay? Maybe there's an adult that you know who needs some help cleaning up or something, right? That's a really easy way to make some money, helping people out. But you have to find a way to start cultivating resources, because money is a way that your parents keep power over you. They're like, oh, you can't take care of yourself. You need us. You need us, right? You need me. So you want to start taking more responsibility for yourself. Yes, bogus that you have to do this so early, but you have to get over that, baby. You have to get over that. Either you want to be free or you don't. It's either you want to be free or you don't, honey. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to do this. I'm sorry that you have to survive this. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. And it's time for you to get free anyway. Okay. So take some more responsibility for yourself, right? Start making a plan. Okay. Start making that plan. And we talked about cultivating your allies. Tell people, I need help. I need help. I have to get out of here. I need to start making money. I need to have housing at some point. When you ask for help, I promise it will come. I promise it will. There are adults who will help you. There are adults who want to help you escape. I promise. Okay. So the practicing freedom. How else can we practice freedom? Get you a prepaid phone. Okay, that you can hide, because you need to be able to communicate. And if your parents take away your phone, you need to still be able to have a way to escape at any time. Okay. They can't control your means of surviving. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they put you in this position to have to survive in this way. So get you a prepaid phone, even if it's a little cheap phone. You don't need an ID no more. You can go up to any Walgreens, any Walmart, and again, use your allies, use your adult allies to help you. Okay. Say, I need a prepaid phone, so that you are able to get a hold of who you need to get a hold of, and use internet when you need to, right? All of that. You want to open you up a bank account. Okay, you want to open you up a bank account if you don't have one already. Okay, again, use your adult allies. Use your adult allies. What else as far as practicing freedom? So one part of practicing freedom, so when you will be free fully from your parents, they won't be able, part of it is having them not be able to affect the way that you think about yourself. So you got to start practicing that now, baby. You have to start practicing that right now. And I'm pausing because I'm talking to myself. And so I'm just like taking in my own advice. Seriously, because this ain't just for you, right? This is for me. This is for my child self. This is for adults also who are in abusive relationships, right? And need to get out. Start practicing freedom today, though. Today. That's how you get free. You start practicing today. Remember your protective bubble. Don't argue with your parents, okay? Even though they wrong, even though they dead wrong, preserve your energy, preserve your body. Focus on your freedom dream. That's what you're focusing on, okay? That's what you put your energy into getting free. What else do I want to say? I think that's it. I think that's it for now. I just want to say that I am so, so proud of you, you brave person, you brave, brilliant person, you revolutionary person. I am so proud of you for surviving, Do you know how brilliant you have to be to survive abuse? I'm so proud of you. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for surviving. You revolutionary being, you beautiful soul. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. You're going to have exactly what you want. You're going to have exactly what you want. I promise. Listen. I'm ready. You see, okay? You see me. You see me. I'm about to be 30 next month. I never thought I would make it to 30. Okay? You will make it to 30 and you will have the life that you want. I promise. Okay? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay. So thank you for watching my video. I hope that this is useful to you. Thank you to all your spirit guides and your expansive self for protecting you, for getting you here thus far. Thank you to you and your brilliance for bringing you to this video. Thank you to my ancestors, my spirit guides. Thank you to my child self who got out. Okay, period. And I want to say Illy. Illy means I love you. I love y'all. Illy. Okay, let's get free, y'all.